This is a true story of a young boy that was raised up in the church. A very manable boy and a credit to his whole neighborhood. But like some others, when he became a man, he strayed away from the church. And after his father died, he got out in the world and started doing everything wrong. And then the whole town had started to talk about how bad he was treating his poor mother. And one day, his mother sat him down and began to ask him questions like these. She said, "Why did you stop serving the Lord, son? What's wrong with you?" He couldn't do nothing but just sit there with a bowed down head. She said, "Seem like you hate to hear God's name called. What's wrong with you?" And that's when the tears started meeting under his chin. She said, "All those years, son, in church you spent, now your religion, it ain't what to sit. Oh, you need to go back to the church and repent. What's wrong with you?" Oh, yeah. And then the tears started backing up in his mother's eyes. She said, "You used to say you were a child of God. Boy, what's wrong with you?" Oh, yes. She said, "Now you act like serving God is too hard. What's wrong with you?" Oh, yeah. She said, "If serving the devil's son is your desire, God is truth and the devil is a liar. Oh, if you're not careful, you will burn in the fire. What's wrong with you?" Oh, yeah. Somebody had already told his mother how he would go from church to church every Sunday and laugh when he would see the people shout. She said, "Why do you learn when you see people shout, son? What's wrong with you?" Mother was just sitting there looking at dead in the eye. She said, "You used to know what they were shouting about. What's wrong with you?" He looked at his mother. He said, "Mama, I don't know." She said, "But this is one thing, son, I know you know. You're gonna reap just what you sow. Oh, come on back here. Don't you walk out that door. What's wrong with you?" Oh, yeah. And that young man turn around and come on back. Oh, yeah. He said, Mother, oh, Mother, I know I've done you wrong, but I'll straighten it out. I'll straighten it out. I know I've done you wrong, but I'll straighten it out. I'll straighten it out. No, I've done you wrong, but I'll straighten it out. I'm going back to the church and I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna get down on my knees and pray. If you find it in your heart to forgive me, I'll straighten it out.